Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, hit that bell for your notifications so you can be notified every time I post, and don't forget to like this video if you did like it so I know what kind of content you guys like. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. I'm doing a new technique of how to apply my foundation, and I have a new lip product that I do like. So if you guys did want to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so first we're going to go in and start off with this Flower Light Illusion. It says that it is an all-day wear, broad spectrum, SPF 18, and I have this shade in Nude L3. It was really hard for me to actually see the colors, but I'm just going to open this up. I've never tried this before. I've never even looked any reviews up on it, but I don't know. You guys hear me mention Casey Holmes all the time. She's like my inspiration, and she really likes Flower brand, so we will see. I tried Flower's powder and I will say I wasn't a fan of it whatsoever, like at all. But I'm gonna go in with this Real Technique sponge. If this, oh, I only freak out because there's so much freaking dog fur on my floor. But yeah, this is the oversized one. I've never tried this before, so we will see how it works. I'm actually going to put it on my face first. And I do apologize if I'm looking this way. This is where my mirror is, so, you know. I don't know how much. I have a lot of freckles and I like really full coverage, so I'm just going to go overboard like I usually always do. Okay, so let's see. Plus, you'll probably need more when you're just starting out with a sponge because there's no product on it already, you know. I think this might be a little too orange for myself, but so far it's got really good coverage. I always kind of like look at this freckle and see if it covers that. The sponge is really big, and it doesn't have any product. You see how it's kind of just like sticking on it? It's like getting all spotty. So I'm just going to spray a little bit or squirt a little bit on there and see if we can go from there. So you guys can see it's like really dewy. Honestly, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. powder brush. As you can see that. I usually use this with my like stick foundation, but I'm just going to go ahead and try on one side. I feel like that sponge just isn't really like doing the job. Okay, so building it up, it's still really dewy, but it could be that it's like really hot in this room right now. So you guys can see though how shiny it is. I'm gonna go ahead and go in. It's actually building it up. There's a lot of coverage, but it could be some leftover makeup from my stick foundation. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade 5. This will correct some stuff. And I do apologize. I feel like my hair is like never done in any video, but I'm really tired with it at this moment, and I'm getting it done Wednesday, so we will see. I'm gonna go back in with a sponge for this just because I prefer like blending your concealer with a sponge. I don't know, I feel like this sponge is so big. It's like kind of soaking everything up. Okay, face is still really shiny, but I'm digging the coverage. I think it's like more of like a natural finish. But we're gonna go in with this Air Spud. This is in, or Air Spun, I'm sorry. This is in the Naturally Neutral. Usually I do get translucent, but they didn't have it, so I'm going to use the bottom end of this This is what the sponge is for, is baking. So I'm just gonna pack a bunch of powder in my concealer areas. I used to be obsessed with this powder and then I just forgot about it. Like I feel like a lot of people did. I'm really liking how it's turning out now. Like at first I was like, but now with the powder it's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that powder sit on my face for a little bit and then I'm gonna go in with a dog fur infested spoolie. Okay, and then I'm just gonna brush out my eyebrows. I really miss doing these makeup videos and I finally have my backdrop. My fiance hung that up today for me, so I'm really excited. I actually purchased this off Amazon and it was only like 20 bucks I think, so if you guys are interested in getting a cool background, they have like all different styles, so I would 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to go in with the Dip Brown Pomade in Soft Brown. I'm going to be just using a basic eyebrow brush that I got at Ulta, and I'm just going to be filling in my brows. So I always just take a mirror, like a smaller mirror, in front of my 4 other mirrors, and I just go in really lightly at the front bottom corner of my brow. And just really light strokes. I always underline the bottom and then I always go to the outer edge. And just outline that corner. And what I like to do is come in and fill everything in. It doesn't really matter, you don't really have to focus too much on this step, but when it gets to the inner corner of your eyebrow, that's when you want to slow down and kind of focus more on it. So what I do is just really soft strokes to the front. And you never add more product because you always have enough on your brush already. So just keep going in like that and it'll just make it like a ombre effect on your eyebrow. So I'm gonna come back in with my spoolie, just kind of even it out. You got a brow. You got a solid looking brow. A lot of people come in and shape in their brows up, which you definitely can do. I think it's added more work, obviously, but it's worth it if you want that like really clean look. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing with that. I never usually do it, but I'm just gonna give you guys a show. I take my concealer stick. I'm using the back end of my spoolie, which is just like a flat tipped angled brush, and I just get a little bit on there. Not much, just a little bit. And then you come in just kind of shaping it up. You can do that with the top too, but I don't really prefer it myself. But yeah, there. This is just like kind of like more of a natural look to me. I feel like hard concealer underneath and above kind of like make it really look, I mean they look great, but I feel like this gives it more of like a natural brow look. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow and I will be right back. Okay guys, so now that I have my brows done, you can tell that I still have this freaking powder. So I'm just gonna go in and blend this powder out. Okay, cool. I feel like it kind of hardened a little bit. I'm still showing quite a bit of freckles, I feel like, but I actually am really liking the finish of it. I was like, at first when I first tried this, I was like, okay, this is going straight back to the store, but it's growing on me, guys. It's growing. I just purchased this e.l.f. palette. This is, it is just the basic shades. I don't like the blush, but I really like the bronzer, so we are gonna go in with this brush that I got off of AliExpress a long time ago. I know I use it all the time and I guess tell you guys the same thing, but hopefully it's still on there. And I'm gonna bronze my face. That was a lot of fucking bronzer. Fuck. I might have fucked up. Okay. This is fine. So we're gonna take a lot less bronzer and do the other side. Now I'm gonna go in with this little sample that I got from Ipsy. This is called Cabana Boy and this is by The Balm. And this is a blush. If you're wondering, this is what it looks like. Oh, it's pretty. I like it. I honestly don't like too much blush, so I never really put too much on, but you can see right there it's giving me a little bit of color. I just went downstairs because I had my mascara in purse and it is really hot in this room. It's been confirmed. So I'm just gonna take these. Y'all, I use this every single time, so it shouldn't be a surprise, but this is just the Lash Blast from CoverGirl. It works amazing on my lashes. I don't know what to tell you. So we're just gonna apply a little bit. If you can see, it's kind of like grouping on my eyelid. I hate that shit, so. But honestly, I feel like it's just my eyelids because I put powder on them and it groups every single time. I just gotta wipe it off, but still it bugs me. Guys, I'm getting my hair done Wednesday. I haven't had my hair done in like a year, but I wanted it done before I went to California. I'm going to California to see my best friend's baby. I want to see my niece for a little bit, and then my uncle, and then my best friend's parents, and my other best friend. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited to just go back to my roots and see how everything's changed. Like, everything changes in that town every single day, I feel like. And usually I'm not excited to go back, but I haven't been back in years, so I think a lot of things have changed, which is crazy. Like, I have so much love for all my people back in California still. I mean, I don't talk to a lot of them. Sometimes I do here and there, but the people that I grew up with, I still have so much love for them. So I'm really excited to go back, and hopefully I can see some people. My best friend just had a fucking baby. Like, what? I can't wait to meet him. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna let that coat dry on my lashes. I'm actually really digging this now. Like, this looks good. It doesn't look bad, except for that bronzer. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild highlight palette. This is the illuminating palette, the Mega Glow. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take this basic brush. I'm sure you guys see me using it all the time, but I'm gonna go in with all of these colors. I'm just gonna all over. It's probably a lot. That's, oh gosh, that's way too much. Look at how much came off. I mean, it's doing something. So I always like to take the foundation off my lips before I do my highlight on my Cupid's bow. So yeah, I'm gonna go wipe that off and I'll be back. Okay guys, so that is off. We are gonna go ahead and do my Cupid's bow. Okay, so now that we're like glowing, I purchased this just now. I have never tried this before either. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. I got this in shade 05, which is Loyalist, and we're just gonna see how it works. This is kind of applicator that it comes on. I actually really like these, so we shall see. This smells bomb, by the way. I like the color. I feel like it's a little pink for me, but we'll see. This stuff is like a tattoo, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to dry if there's any directions. I don't think that there is, but I can already feel it like kind of drying, so I'm gonna let this sit for like a minute or two and then I will be right back. Okay, so this is the final product. The lip dried and it's wearable. Like, it's not that sticky or anything like the like fast drying lipsticks usually are. But I actually really like it, so hopefully it stays on and I will keep you guys posted if it does or if it doesn't. But overall, yeah, I really do like this foundation, and I do like the lip product. And the sponge I'm kind of iffy about, but I think it's because it's just a brand new sponge and it just like soaks up all the foundation until it's got like some in it. So I'm gonna keep trying it, and I will also keep you guys posted on that as well. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video and just watching the content on my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, don't forget to like this video if you did like it, and I will see you guys in my next video.